When a U.S. Senator or Representative leaves office, whether they resign, pass away, or for any other reason, their seat usually gets filled in the next general election. Whoever wins that election will serve the rest of the original term. But if it's a House seat and the next general election is more than 6 months away, the process speeds up. In that case, the governor steps in and calls a special election to make sure the district isn't left without a voice in Congress for too long. Due to the passing of the congressman from Arizona's 7th Congressional District, Arizona is holding a special primary election on July 15th and a special general election on September 23rd. The special primary election serves to narrow down party candidates in Arizona's 7th Congressional District. The candidates with the most votes in the special primary election are then placed on the ballot and run against each other in the special general election. The special primary election is an open election, meaning all voters registered 29 days before Election Day and residing in Congressional District 7 can participate, regardless of party affiliation. In this election, if you are not registered with a party, you will choose to vote either the Democrat or Republican Party ballot. A voter may only vote in one party's primary. So how do party not designated voters select the ballot they want to vote? Those who plan to vote by mail can request their ballot by calling 602-506-1511 or by logging on to their voter dashboard at beballotready.vote. If voting in person, voters will choose which party's ballot they wish to vote when they check in, and the ballot will be printed on site. 45 days before an election, sample ballots are available online and mailed to households that do not receive an early ballot, so voters can be prepared when voting in person. The special primary election for Congressional District 7 is July 15th, and the special general election is September 23rd. Check your voter record, find other important election dates, and vote center locations at maricopa.vote.